What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to share with you my predictions for the brand new Marvel fighting game, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. In this video, I will only be listing characters that I would want to see in the game, rather than focusing on what they could do. With that being said, let's get into the casting. So the first group of characters that I want to get into are the mutants. The characters that I would like to see in the game are Wolverine, Deadpool, Gambit, Colossus, Rogue, Onslaught, Magneto, Psylocke, Cyclops, Jean Grey / the Phoenix, and Angel. I believe that these characters are some of the more popular / important ones in the Marvel comics when you hear them in terms of mutants or X-Men. Moving on to the next group of characters, I have the Fantastic Four. It makes sense to include these characters since Dr. Doom is already confirmed into the game. Plus, with the movie releasing later this summer at the time of which this video is being recorded, ArcSys would be fumbling heavy if they did not include them. Next up, I want to talk about the Avengers. This might be the most controversial part of the list since I might or might not include your favorite characters. However, my wishlist has Thor, Hulk, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, and Captain Marvel. Now, after careful consideration, I have determined that these characters will be perfect as a base representation of the Avengers. Finally, my last list of characters includes Spider-Verse characters or Spider-Man adjacent, however you want to call them. With Spider-Man being one of Marvel's most successful characters, it is a given that they would include at least one of these characters mentioned. These characters include Venom, Carnage, Cloak, Dagger, Rhino, Silver Sable, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Electro. Now, I specifically chose Cloak and Dagger to be separate as I feel like it will be nice to see them operate as separate characters rather than something like how, let's say, Gohan and Videl work in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Coming up at a total of 39 base characters, this is what my wishlist looks like for the game. Now obviously some of these characters could also pass as DLC, so let's talk about that right now. For the DLC, I have composed a list of characters from the series mentioned above. We have Vision, Scarlet Witch, Miles Morales, Penny Parker, Rogue, the Lizard, Ultron, Thanos, the Spot, Moon Knight, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Mantis, Dormammu, the Sentry, Winter Soldier, Emma Frost, Mystique, Kang the Conqueror, J. Jonah Jameson, more on that, and an ArcSys game protagonist. Now obviously, those last two are a bit of a stretch, however, it would be interesting to see something like a Blaze Blue or a Guilty Gear collab, and hey, maybe even Dragon Ball. As for Jonah, I think he could play like a mixture between like Phoenix Wright and Frank West from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think that's pretty interesting. Overall, my list is looking like around 60 characters, ranging from popular characters to maybe not so popular characters, you know? However, after some careful consideration, this is what I have come up with. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree with some of my picks and who you would have as a roster if you were the one making the game. With that being said, thank you for watching the video and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
What's going on, man? The freestyle official, dude. Pennies or a dollar or a bond or stock too. Watch him chop it up to make you feel the groove. Watch him chop it up to make you feel so rude. Watch him make you break it down. The music will just ooze.